The gold digger woman is the woman that actually brings nothing to the table.
It's always the brokies that complain that women are gold diggers.
Oh, you're insecure. It's like, no, I'm very secure in how much I don't like you and why. It's not women, it's you women.
I do believe that the women should, if they work, they should contribute to.
Oh, it's really sweet. Aww.
My personality is thick.
Always says that it's a black thing, but I don't know. Black people don't swim.
This is why a lot of guys want to choose to go to Africa. Hey guys, welcome back to More to Life. Before I get into this video, I ask that you like, comment, subscribe. Also, smash that notification bell just to be sure you get all my videos as soon as I release them. Let's get right into this one.
Too many women, liberal women in particular, will be like, oh, you don't accept my behavior and double standards and stupid ideology. You must hate women. It's like, no, I don't like you. Sexism is not accepting you being a shame-wielding, wretched cry-bully. Anything short of double standards is oppression. Oh, you're insecure. It's like, no, I'm very secure in how much I don't like you and why. I think a good chunk of y'all have failed at being good people and good women in particular. Then you'll get mad at the notion that there's a correct way to be a woman while your entire political ideology rests exactly upon that idea. Because you'll look down on women that don't accept your ideas as lesser than you, while simultaneously lecturing men on their moral responsibility as men, which is almost always a hypocritical, self-serving, double standard script based on the political idea of womanhood that you weaponize to get what you want. If y'all have like a heightened perception of what's good for men and women, like you're an authority on it, men are fundamentally evil people and their only salvation is listening to me. And then disagreeing with that means you hate women. It's like, no, I hate anybody who would ever do that. Whatever I want is innately right and you can't say anything about it, up into literally killing my baby, but God forbid you want a wife who does the dishes. Yeah, it's not women, it's you women.
Very true. Like the video I showed yesterday, a woman in the Philippines will say, well, no, I want to do these things for my man. Oh, why are you doing that for him? You should be getting a guy that has more. They want to make women who are not their way, their way. And a lot of times, women, and it's even some women back home that don't agree with that ideology. But what happens then? It's kind of like you're kicked out of the sisterhood. It's wild, but that's how it goes.
And my mom sent me this message when I agreed. Today's date too. I know what we're still doing. We're still outside taking risks. Before I get into anything, I saw a couple of comments like this with people saying that I'm going to get pregnant. Let me tell you something. For all of you that dropped comments like this, before this year runs to an end, this is October, all of you will get pregnant. If I'm going down, you're going down with me. We're going to the countryside. We're going to see some castles. He's coming to pick me up. And I just want to see how the day goes. Plus, what my mom said has kind of been like lingering in my head. I'm not even gonna lie. As stubborn as I am, I'm just looking forward to having a good day. It's good vibes. Let me show you guys my outfit. I'm wearing this jacket. Do you understand the vibe? Ah, it's so cute! If I can make some videos to show you guys, I would. Older men have the way they are. Like, there's the way they come across.
Does it say older men?
Like, there's the way they come across, the way they kind of care for you, and that's what is plating that on my head. To remember what my mom said. And I can show you my nails. Bye. So I just got back from the date. It was a pretty good date actually. We went to golf course, the countryside. It was chill. It was a good date. Good vibes. Although I did notice some things. I was like, is that manipulation I'm tasting? I went to his property actually. I went to his house. There were some horses on the property, so I got to see the horses. That was kind of cute.
So you went to his property. You seen he was established. How was he showing you anything? Like he's trying to control you? Anything wrong? I want to see what she says.
Do I think I'll be going on another date? I don't know. I think I need to sit this one out and actually think about it. Remember how the last time I was like so serious and I knew for a fact that you will see me again. I don't know. I have things to think about.
So they want a man with all the sixes, and now a man showed her that. Of course he's gonna be a little older in order for him to show you the six figures a lot of times. And then you're thinking about if you should go on another date. Man, I tell you, I don't know what's going on in some of these women's minds, but this is why guys, a lot of A lot of guys are done. A lot of guys are done trying, right? I have guys messaging me from time to time saying, hey, I want help. And I get it. Because why would they stay around and deal with women like this, right? Now, women their age are thinking, I don't want you. And then women at a younger age are thinking, I don't want you. What is a man to do? This is his odds if he stays around. This is what he's dealing with. And most guys don't want to deal with that.
As a married woman, how do you handle the bills in your household?
So I'm a teacher. I'm a high school teacher. So I don't make that much, but my husband makes more than me. He works in IT for the Department of Energy, and so he takes care of a lot of it. But I do believe that the women should, if they work, they should contribute too. So I also contribute.
God forbid he lost his job. Would you be willing to take care of everything?
Oh yeah, I've done it already. Well, he didn't like his job, and I encouraged him to leave his job. And I told him, we got it, like, we're good, like, let's do it. He found a job shortly after, but it wasn't that hard. I'd do it for him again. He's a king.
But why even push him out of his comfort zone? I mean, do you think most women would encourage their men to quit their jobs if they were unhappy?
They should. I mean, if your mental health is being damaged, you should leave a toxic place, because why would I want my husband to be sad and miserable, you know?
Ooh, I like her.
Why would she want her husband to be sad and miserable? But I'll tell you what. You are a dime. Not even a dozen. You're a dime out of $100, right? You're a dime out of $100. Not out of a dozen. Dime out of 100. So a man, this is why guys leave, and also, not even just that, right? The way you said a man should have a sanity, that's good. I feel the same way as well. But what happens when most guys do leave? Oh, how long it took you to get a job? It took you, a month is too long. I couldn't handle me paying bills for a month. That's a month too long. All that time you didn't find a job? It's like jobs are sitting there on trees, like leaves on trees, you can just pick them off. That's not the case. It's so hard out there nowadays. And jobs are not sitting on trees. But shouts out to you, because you show a guy he gets with you, he's lucky. But how many of you are there? Not many.
Sad but true.
Oh, it's really sweet. Aw. No, he's not. No. Snap out of it. It's a bit. He's doing a bit. He's doing a little acting, a little unpaid acting. You just wait. I promise you'll...
This is the delusion guys are dealing with. This is why I see. This is why this woman's from Africa, world's most beautiful. This is why a lot of guys want to choose to go to Africa, and they're going to Africa. They call it Nyash, right? They call it Nyash. N-Y-A-S-H. And she has it. And more guys want to see what that's about. I understand.
Booty don't jiggle jiggle. It's flat. You want to see it wiggle wiggle. Too bad, because I may be flat in the front and in the back, but my personality is thick, and my heart is even thicker.
And this is not the case with all, but you see that face. Where is she from? You already see where she's from. She's from this side of the world. And guys, a lot of guys, don't get me wrong, a lot of guys will want the other woman, the African woman that I just showed, right? But then guys are coming out over here and getting that. And you see what she said? I don't have that, but my personality is thick. And some guys choose that. They choose the woman with a thick personality that doesn't mind doing the extras. What I mean by the extras? When you're tired, you're struggling sleeping, doesn't mind giving you a back rub until you sleep. Yes, that woman in the other room does that for me. I appreciate it. I love it, right? Doesn't mind cooking you some food. I just ate a meal she prepared maybe like 20 minutes ago. Some of those things guys love. A lot of guys aren't getting that back home in the West. And why? Because a lot of times women, they'll get lazy. They're not lazy. Let me explain what I mean. Because nobody's just lazy, but still, let me explain. They'll stop doing things that they should be doing for themselves anyway, right? They'll stop preparing home-cooked meals. They may start ordering out. too much. What happens when you're doing that? Like me, I'm around age 43. There's some guys that are my age that don't eat healthy, don't exercise. Even with eating healthy and exercise, I can't eat things that are too bad. I'm getting up there, right? I don't want that sugar in my body. Don't want that salt in my body. And what's happening? Back home, guys are being killed, literally. You're getting older, you need to have a diet. You need somebody that'll help you stick to that diet. It gets serious, man.
Men with money never complain that women are gold diggers. It's always the brokies that complain that women are gold diggers and they're gonna use me and take advantage of me.
Must be stopped.
My friend, they're not gonna take advantage of you or use you. Relax.
Guys like this must be stopped. Must be stopped. He know exactly what he's doing, right? Sitting there, championing woman on, when most of the women would choose him and never ever ask him to pay. Right? Any woman getting with that guy is saying, I want to pay your bills. Yeah, that's what they're saying. Why? They'll pay his bills just to get one night with him. And that's facts. And most guys aren't like that, aren't like him. So what are you talking about? Like literally, why are you saying that? Do you care? Because you're not in the same boat as most men. That's like, even me, myself, right? I'm not in the same boat as most men. And I'm not the most handsome, most tallest fella around, right? But still, I know I have a way about myself. A lot of guys, even guys that travel, don't have it like that. I may not even have it like me, right? So you got to work on yourself. That's why it's important to stay physically fit. Also, it's important to have somebody to cook you good meals. You can cook for yourself too. It's not about the meals. Me, I'm sort of like a chef. That's how I see myself. It's not about the meals, right? You want someone that's going to be there for your well-being and that you can live a long life with. And guys get older and they go, I want that woman that can help me live that life. Even younger guys, they want a woman that can help them live that life. And by any means, we're going to go find it. But a guy being a simp, like the way he is, you already know guys aren't in your boat. So why are you talking like that?
The gold digger woman is the woman that actually brings nothing to the table and is looking for a man to save her entire life. Right. That might include even paying her parents' bills. That might include covering her every single part. A woman who's a good woman and is looking for somebody on the same intellectual and financial level as her is somebody that doesn't want you to save her in any way, shape, or form, but she would like somebody on the same or above what she's used to in her life and what she's created in her life. Now, if in her life she's got a good education, good career, comes from a good family, she isn't incompatible with somebody who's not on the same level. She would be incompatible with a man who hasn't got a job or isn't going to provide for her because she's been able to do it. Right. But if you take somebody who's never achieved anything, has been at home all day, every day, never got an education, hasn't really got any family values, but for someone to save her because in that sense she's traditional, that's your gold digger.
She's right about that. And also what's happening is most women who are at that level, right? Or also what makes a gold digger was happening. A lot of women, and she shouldn't state this, because maybe she's not thinking about all of it, but think about all the women getting these college degrees, right? And getting out and get regular jobs. And it's still demanding that a man, because they went to school, got that degree, that's what's happening. They're still demanding high class treatment. And these women are making 10 bucks, 15, 20 bucks an hour. 20 bucks is decent if they're making that. But that's what they're making. And they're demanding the most. So you're saying that woman that went to school for 8 years, got out of school after 8 years, and started making 15 an hour, when she could have just stayed home and made 15 an hour, is supposed to be equal to a guy? No. But they're demanding all of that. So most of society is gold diggers, and that's the big problem. That's what's happening. Most women out there are gold diggers, because most women out there don't have anything. And that's real.
what would you say you've learned so far from the foreign culture or the black community culture?
There's definitely a difference in race for sure, because he always says that it's a black thing, but I don't know. And he said, I'm black, like black people don't swim, we're not in the water a lot. He doesn't like the water, but I am an island girl, like I love swimming. And then he also like always says when I want to go out in the summer, he's like, oh, I'm black, like black people don't like being in the sun. Or when it's cold, like he's like, oh, like I'm black, like we don't like being out when it's cold. His music.
That man, he's not lying to you though. He's not lying. I've gotten used to it, right? What it is, she's probably talking to a dude from the hood. He may be a pookie, maybe not. But yeah, he's not used to getting out. I don't know his age, none of that stuff. But yeah, for the most part, black people don't. Black people don't swim for the most part. Because they're not raised in the islands, right? Or they're not raised around water. I know some that swim, but not many. But let me finish.
Music taste is also different because, like, even though he's black, I like to listen to like very old R&B songs, and he thinks they're depressing and sad because he listens to like rap and trap music. Other than that, I think maybe hair. I used his hair product and I found out that I was actually naturally wavy hair because because he's black, he has curl cream, like curly hair.
She just showed what he is, and I don't know for sure if that's what he is. When she say listens to rap and trap, I said, oh yeah, he's pookie to the core. Don't get me wrong, I'll listen to a good trap song, but if that's all you listen to, that's a problem. Like, I can listen to some trap, and then I can listen to some rap, and then I can listen to a country song, right? And then I can listen to classical music. Like, you guys know what I'm talking about. You guys that are older know. We listen to everything, right? All the way down to R&B. I listen to Blackpink. I listen to everything. So I'm multicultural. So she may be with a pookie. But I commend her. Because a lot of those women out there in Korea, they're getting with guys, and they're more, and this is why guys are leaving out, right? The women are more welcoming, right? More welcoming. Okay, let me listen to what you're listening to. Let me see why it is you're the way you are. Let me find out more about you. And you see that happening in the Philippines, you see it happening in Korea, you see it happening all over the world. They're welcoming the passport bros. And that's why guys will continue to travel, because we all realize it's definitely more to life than going through anything that's not that.